Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing MotoGP 22, and it's time for another Season 9 2009 game mode, and we're in Misano as Lorenzo has a little lunge up on the inside of Pedrosa, not one but two! Up on the inside of Valentino as well. Rossi will be miffed at that one because that was a late lunge going into Tramonto. The goal there was just to get ahead of Danny Pedrosa, but we had the speed going into the right-hander. We decided to launch it up in the inside of Valentino as well, but that was a little bit risky and also very, very aggressive. Not that Lorenzo-esque, but hey, we're in the lead and now we can do what Lorenzo does best, and that is start churning out those fast lap times. Now for this video we do have two objectives: to finish in at least the second position and distance the third place by at least half a second. So this is going to be key now to see if we can break away and start chucking in those really fast lap times I just mentioned a moment ago. So into the right hand side for turn 1, very controlled on the brakes as we go for the left hand side for turn 2, and now lunge it to the right for the Variante del Parco. So approaching the fourth corner into Rio, we'll go hard on the brakes, just ever so slightly lifting the front wheel, rear wheel as we went firm on the brakes. We're still getting those objectives. It still looks pretty good so far. Not the best of entries going into Rio, but it didn't cost us too much. But we do have some great drive going into Quercia. So into the left hand side for turn 8, 9/10 of a second is the gap to Danny Pedrosa. I think we've done this one already. All about now is just being consistent, smooth, and basically being Lorenzo in real life, and just getting away to the front and disappearing into the distance. So this is great, but I do have not a confession, but I guess I've got something to say. This is a older video before I started getting back into Ride 4, and well, I played a lot of MotoGP 22 last night and I had a tough time. I've picked up so many bad habits from Ride 4 that I was actually beginning to struggle now on MotoGP 22, and when I say struggle, I don't mean my skills have completely disappeared and I'm now a complete noob. What I mean is that I'm not getting those fast lap times like I was, and the feeling isn't there. The consistency isn't quite there either, and I'm just getting the feeling back again. But that is a 1:31.986 of Lorenzo. That's a great lap. I don't think we got into the 1:31s on Tuesday when I did the Rossi version of this particular challenge. On my birthday, as a matter of fact. I don't think I actually did it then. So that is a brilliant lap time, and you can tell I was on my A game when I was recording this one, but unfortunately I need to get back into that zone again. I did a Polo Spargo video in Silverstone, which will be coming out later on this week, just trying to fit it in with the MotoGP Academy video that's coming back, the career mode, and of course my vlog from Donington Park. I've managed to piece it all together. We'll have that done very, very soon. I would like to get that done this weekend so then I can get Brands Hatch done for the following weekend. But as we go wide into Tramonto, that will send us off the circuit for the very first time. Not ideal, but a little bit of lapse of concentration there as we went to second down. Our best lap time set just on the prior lap. So into the right hand side for Cavone, the fastest part of the sector of the track. Oh, off the track ever so slightly there, lifting the wheel up, a little bit concerning, but we're still good. We can now enter Caro somewhat. Yeah, somewhat. Why not? I mean, the heart rate did probably increase at that point, but we can go in there a little bit calmer than we have been doing. But 1.6 seconds is the gap to Pedrosa. I did really want to consistently put in really good lap times, but let's try again now. Let's forget about that particular lap and let's start chucking it in. But it's a 1:33.335, so that is not an ideal lap. And of course, the first lap had the AI's involvement, so that's why that one was very, very slow. But now to the right hand side for the Variante del Parco for turn 3. We'll bring on the power, then brake well before that white line going into Rio. Nice and tight to the apex, beautifully done. Nice and tight to the fifth corner, beautifully done. Now to the sixth corner, beautiful. Up by 1/10 of a second, down by 1/10 of a second as a matter of fact. But it's very, very close with the graphic on the top right hand corner of your screen as we go firm on the brakes for Quercia. Still looking very solid here. Oh, it's just 1/10 of a difference, that's all it is. If we can get into the 1:31s again, I will be very, very happy. But into Tramonto, going for that wider line and then bringing it in nice and tight. Went a little bit too late on the acceleration there. So that has cost us some time, but into Cavone, if we're quick enough and brave enough, we could improve the lap time as we go very, very strong into Cavone, but as a matter of fact, we're not going to quite improve it. It's still 2.5 tenths of a second difference, 2 tenths, 1.5 tenths, 3 tenths. It's oscillating, but it's still a very impressive lap time. This should be for Jorge Lorenzo as we bring on the power just off the rumble strip there into Mazzano for the final corner, bringing on the power. We're actually neck and neck now across the line. Might just miss out on another 131, but good to see the lap time is within 2 tenths of a second. So we did bring on the power and start getting a little bit more consistent, and consistency is really key. Did the video a few days ago, as a matter of fact it might have been, I don't remember when, but it was the ride for Mugello short version of consistent pace of 30 laps with very, very used tyres. I absolutely enjoyed that one to the hilt as we get to track limit warning for the first time. Have to be careful with that one. But I would really love to do another ride for one like that, or maybe even MotoGP, where the tyres go really hot and they're on the limit as we go wide into Quercia, speaking of the limit, and they just keep on churning out those lap times. Maybe a 40 lap time, 50 lap times. 50 laps with the same soft tyres would be absolutely unbelievable, especially in a track like Mugello where it got really hot into turn 7. I would definitely advise to check out that video because the lap times we were able to get with the scalding hot front tyre was very impressive, and I very much enjoyed that video, which I didn't think I would going into it. So yeah, definitely check that out. It's something new as we get caught on the rumble strips a little bit wide, a little bit scary, but we're good. Hearts in mouths once more for this particular race, but we are going to go into the final corner now, into Mazzano. Hard on the brakes will go for the left-hand side, nice and tight, clipping the apex, bringing on the power for another victory, another Season 9 2009 game mode dominated, and Lorenzo wins. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Lorenzo's getting out of shape there and he's down. Goodness me, but thanks for watching guys. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now.
Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.